Now, just for the sake of repetition purpose, I want to install again the Java software. At least one version I want to install for the sake of your awareness purpose. After that, I'll move forward the content. How to download Java software from internet? Already I given that links also for downloading purpose that we have to use. Okay. Right. So now let me go for it. 1 minute. All right. So now downloads, for example, some softwares are already available. Let me delete them. It's okay. All right. So now just give it 2 minutes of time. Just I want to uninstall the Java softwares which I have already installed. Just 2 minutes of time I'll complete it. I'll show the total process of installation again. Why? Because you need to have some awareness on it. Some of you are not aware about it. 2 minutes of time I'll show that. After that I'll move forward. Right. So now let me uninstall all the versions, whatever the versions I installed already. 2 minutes of time I'll complete it. After that I will finish the content. Now tell me, meanwhile I will ask some questions to you. You have to answer for it. In the installation of the Java software, how many products are going to be installed? 2 products are going to be installed. What are the 2 products there? JDK, another one is what there? JRE. What is that JDK actually? Java Development Kit. JRE is what there? Java Runtime Environment. Actual Java software is what? JDK. JDK is the actual Java software. In that JDK only, all Java tools are available. What are the various Java tools actually? Java compiler, JVM, Java profiler, Java documentator. All the things are like what there? JDK tools, Java tools. The tools combination, the tools collection is what there? Java software. All the tools collection is available in JDK software only. Because of that reason, that JDK is acting as what there? Or actual Java software. Understand it now? It's okay, fine. Right, sir. Now just 1 minute of time. After that, one more point I give in clarity. If we go to the companies, if we go to the software companies, there we are not at all responsible for installation of the softwares and uninstallation of the softwares. There is a separate team for doing that work. The team is what there? System administrators team. That as system admin team will take care about the installation of the softwares and uninstallation of the softwares. But being the Java developer, it's the minimum to know about what there? The proper installation process of the Java software. Understand it, no? It's okay, sir. In my system, the Java softwares are not available. Everybody understand it, no? I want to download Java software from internet. Let me check it. Just nothing else. No need to remember anything here. Just we have to go for Google search. There I want to download Java 6 download. For example, I want to download this Java 6 download. Java 6 download. Java 6 download, if you go there, Java RQ downloads only. As said you already, latest version is not RQ, but all the older versions are what there, RQ downloads only we have to get. Why? Because Oracle website is maintaining all the older versions in the form of an RQ downloads. So from that RQ downloads only here we have to get it. Right click on it, open in new tab. Right click on it and open in new tab. Then inside this here we have to search for it. There, depending on the operating system here, we have to install the Java software. My operating system is what there? Windows 64-bit, Windows 11 and a 64-bit processor operating system. Now here Windows X64 it is available that I have to download. Click on download this. Right, just as a formality to select that I agree the license terms and conditions here. Click on download button. Now it is going to start download. But before going to start download, it is asking to us whenever we are trying to download the softwares from Oracle website, you must be the Oracle account holder. You must be the registered user of the Oracle website. That's what it's asking about username and password. Try to understand it clearly. But the point here, what I'm telling there, already I have an account, so that I'm going to use my account details here. Automatically we are able to download it. But if you're not having any account, now try to click on this create account button is available at bottom. If you click on it, automatically that registration, that account creation form will open. There we have to enter the data. Any data we can give, no issues. Formality only, just we can give any data. If you submit the data, username and password will be created. use that username and password here, automatically there we are able to get our data. Understand it clearly. Alright, sir. Now here we are able to get it. Already had my username and password. There automatically the downloading is going to be started. The automatic downloading is going to be started. Almost all downloaded. Alright, sir. Now, which version of the Java we downloaded here? No, Java 6 version here we downloaded. Got it or not? Like this. How many Java versions here we have to download? 3 versions here. Immediately Java 6, Java 7, Java 8. Same process. Same process. Open Google search. There type Java 7 download. Next one Java 8 download. Download all the versions here. Already download all the versions. Understand it clearly. Then after downloading all the versions, just copy them. Then go to the some location of our system. For the sake of maintenance purpose only, just maintain that all the software is in a particular location. Why? Because every time we are not going to download from internet. One time if we download that, keep the dump in our system at a particular location. Now I'll go to like what their softwares in E drive and softwares folder is available. There I'm going to keep what there all my JDKs in a JDKs folder. Inside this, with respect to your batch, full stack Java 6 PM, a folder I created. Inside this, all the 3 versions of the Java software I maintained. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? Now after that, I want to install the Java softwares. How I'm going to install the Java softwares? In the document already are given the total process, installation process. Double click on the JDK 6 update, this exe file, what we downloaded from internet. Double click on it, click on next button, change the JDK's location to some other. And this is, of course, this is like what they're optional, not mandatory. But I will follow this, but not mandatory to follow the same thing in our own way. In our system, we can maintain the same content as it is. In the same location, we can install it. No. Now this is like what they're optional. I don't like to install my software under program files actually. But if you're interested, if you want to install under program files, we can install it. It's not at all any wrong. It's not at all any wrong thing. But I followed this convention, not mandatory to follow the same convention. Still, if you want to install your software under program files, go ahead and we can install it under program files location. No problem here. But I'm going to avoid the installation of the Java software under program files. Leave it. All right, sir. Now the process already given. I want to do the same process. Now I want to install the Java 6 version. Double click on it. Whatever the .exe file we downloaded, just double click on it. Click on S button. Just give a minute of time. Right. I think so. Now it is visible, right? Okay. Now click on what button here? Next button. By default, what location it has taken there to install JDK? This is the JDK installation location. This is what their JDK installation location. Observe carefully. By default, what location it has taken there? Now tell me the default location it has taken what their program files. As I said to you already, I don't like to install under program files. I want to change the location. To change the location, I need to click on what button here? Change button. Click on change button. Now there is an option for me to modify the location. So here I want to remove the program files location. I want to remove what their program files. Just I'm having the location is what there C Java JDK 1.6.0 underscore 45. Click on OK button. Now location is finalized. What is that location? Final location. Now tell me C Java JDK 1.6.0 underscore 45. Click on what button here? Next button. Click on what button here? Next button. Okay. All right, sir. Click on next button. Now JDK is going to be installed. Automatically it's trying to install JRE. But before installation of the JRE, it is asking what there? JRE location. JRE location is asking there. Understand it clearly. Now see program files Java JRE. Directly it has taken that. But what is required for me? I don't want to install under program files. I want to remove it. To remove this, what I have to do there? Come on guys, to remove this, what I have to do here? I have to click on what button? No, change button. Click on change button. If you click on change button, there is an option for me to remove these program files. Now let me remove these program files here. I want to remove these program files. Now see Java JRE6 location is available. Click on OK button. Now location is finalized. Location is finalized. Then what next one here we have to do there? Click on next button. If you click on next button, it's going to be installed. Now please read out this one. 3 billion devices run Java. Different devices. 3 billion number of devices are using Java. Finish, sir. My Java SE development kit successfully installed. Successfully installed Java SE development kit 6 update 45. It is installed successfully. Then finally here I have to click on what button here? Close button. Click on close button. That's finished. So what version of the Java we installed now? Tell me. Java 6 version. All of you are following or not? Right, sir. Now observe carefully. I want to show that installed files in the location here. This PC, C drive, Java folder. Where? How many folders are created now? Tell me. 2 folders are created. What are the 2 folders which are created here? JDK 1.6.0 underscore 45. And the second one is what there? JRE 6. JDK 1.6.0 and second one is what there? JRE 6. 2 folders are created or not? Remember it, 2 folders are created. That's okay, fine. Java 6 installation is completed. Same thing I provide in the document. Okay, there if you open the document, same process is going to be available. Then try to follow that location, follow that process. Now, what is that next one here? No, I want to install the second version. That means Java 7, JDK 7. This I have downloaded from internet. I think already you are aware about it. How to download, already I shown that, but in the same way, in which way we downloaded Java 6 version from internet, in the same way we can check it. Or else, open the video, check that video, there we are able to have the same process. Now I'm going to double click on it. Double click on this. When we double click on it, automatically, right, system permission is asking there, click on what button here? It's okay. Then S button. 1 minute. Right, sir. Now here we are getting like what there? S button. Now click on what button here? Next button. This is welcome window. There click on what button here? Next button. If you click on next button, directly it is asking what there? The location of the JDK. By default, what location is available? Program files now. Then my convention is what there? I want to install in outside of the program files. That means directly under C drive. So what I have to click there? I have to click on like what there? Change button. I need to click on what button here? Change button. When we click on the change button, what we are going to do now after this? Now understand it clearly. When we click on the change button, there is an option for me to modify the location here. I want to remove this program files here. I want to remove this program files. The location, final location is what there? C Java JDK 1.7.0 underscore 80. Now specify like what there, click on what button? OK button. If you click on OK button, automatically the location is finalized. Click on next button. When we click on next button here, automatically the data that JDK is going to be installed. Now it is trying to install JRE. Before going to install JRE, it is going to ask to us the location of the JRE, where we want to install JRE. By default, what location has taken there? C program files Java. Like I want to remove this program files here. Click on change button. If we click on change button, there we are able to get what there? Directly the program files here we can remove. Alright, so now when we remove this program file, C Java JRE 7, click on what button here? OK button. If we click on OK button, there location is finalized. Click on what button here? Next button. If we click on next button, automatically 3 billion devices run Java. The JRE is also being installed. When it is going to be installed, finally we have to click on what button here? No, close button. Now it is completed. Close button is clear. Now tell me, up to now, how many versions of Java here we installed? 2 versions of Java here we installed. What are the 2 versions of Java we installed? Java 6 and Java 7. Okay, fine. Now let me check it whether it is installed or not successfully. Open that, go to the location. What is that location here? C Java. Inside this, what folders are existed, sir? Now tell me here, if you understand it clearly, there we can provide 2 JDKs and 2 JREs are available. What are the 2 JDKs actually? JDK 1.6.0, JDK 1.7.0. JRE 6 and JRE 7, both are available clearly. That's okay, fine. And one more thing, one more version here I want to install. Let me check it. Where is that version actually? It is available under my E drive, softwares, JDKs, full stack Java 6 PM. There it is available. JDK 8 is available. I want to install it. To install this, then what we have to do now? Already this is a downloaded file. Then directly we have to double click on it. When we double click on it, automatically that installation process will start. First JDK, after that JRE. Now click on yes. When we click on yes here, now automatically it's a welcome wizard here we are getting, welcome window we are getting. Click on what button here? Next button. Then it is showing what there, what location it is showing there. Then JDK installation location. Click on what button? Change button. There I have to remove what there? Program files. I don't like to install under program files. Again and again I'm telling there. Nothing is wrong to install the Java software under program files. But my personal view is what there. I don't like to install my softwares under program files. That is up to me only. If you want to follow my convention, is okay, well and good. Even if you're not following my convention, if you install Java softwares under program files, nothing is going to be wrong. No mistakes are going to be happen. Your programs are going to be executed successfully. But wherever we are going to set the path environment variable or something else, no, the complete path we have to provide. Understand my point? Where we installed it, that location we have to specify. That only the difference. Otherwise, no difference is going to be available. Right. So now, okay, click on OK button. Now location is finalized here. When location is finalized, see Java JDK 1.8.0_202. Click on what button here? No, next button. If we click on next button, automatically that installation process is going to be provided. Installation is going to be happen. When you click on this button, now here we are going to have what there? Installation now. Whenever we install it, now it is going to install what there? JRE. Some information it is asking there. Just this is about like what there. Now we are installing Java 8 version. Am I right or not? Now we are installing what version? Java 8 version. At the time of installation of the Java 8 version, they are giving some information, some notification to us about the Java 11th version. Get my point on it? About Java 11th version, they are trying to give some notification. What is that notification there? From 11th version onwards, Java is going to be the licensed version for the corporate users, for not for the ordinary developers, not for the teachers, not for the students, for corporate users. For the developers, those who are using Java inside the companies, for them, Java is what their licensed one. For the normal use, the Java is not licensed one. Still, we can use it clearly. Right, so that information they have given there. Corporate users will be impacted with the April 2019 update. April 2019 update is what they're actually, that is a Java 11th version. In the future, we are going to understand that point. No need to worry for it. It's okay. Click on OK button here. Now here, it is asking about what location there, no? JRE location. What about the JRE location, no? Right, see program file, Java, JRE, something else. Program files location is available here. That's okay, fine. Now click on like what there, change button. There, we need to specify the location manually. We need to change the location manually. Now I want to specify it. In C drive, I want to elaborate C drive. Inside this, Java. Inside the Java, what we are having there, observe carefully. All three JDKs are available. JRE, JRE6, JRE7 is available. In Java, I'll click on like what there, make a new folder. Click on this, make a new folder. There I want to write what there, JRE8. Select it again. JRE8 we selected. Click on what button here? OK button. If we click on OK button, that location is finalized here. Click on next button. Then if we click on next button, 3 billion devices are run Java. Then automatically it's going to install the Java 8 version also, JRE8 also. When it is completed, close button will come there. If we click on close button, the total installations are going to be completed. The total installations are going to be completed. Now try to recognize this point clearly. Right, sir. Yeah, definitely, guys. Then let me complete this total process here. After completion of it, I will show the installation process and the setups, past setups and everything in Mac also. MacBook also I will show there. I have both the systems now. Now this is Windows system. Then MacBook is also available. I'll show how to develop the programs, how to install the Java softwares in MacBook also. Everything I will show. But first of all, get awareness on Windows system. Okay? Why? Because majority of the people are using Windows now. Try to get complete awareness on Windows. Then after that, definitely I will go with what their MacBook here. No need to worry for it. Definitely I will show that. Okay, click on close button. That's finished. All my softwares are installed. Now let me check it whether I'm going to install all the softwares or not. Click on Java. Now see this one here. If I refresh it, yeah. Now tell me, Overall, how many versions of Java here I installed now? 3 versions here. 3 JDKs are available, 3 JREs are available. 3 JDKs and 3 JREs are available. Isn't it? Clear or not? Okay, fine. Leave this point here. Totally, installations are completed. Just only we install the content, not more than that. Fine. I think in the last class also we completed up to this part only. Am I right? Fine. Now onwards, we have to understand the point. And before that, people are asking one question to me. Sir, what is the need of installing multiple Java versions in a single computer? What is your requirement of installing 3 versions now? Already in the last session, I gave an explanation, but again, I'm telling to you. Version to version, differences are available in the Java features. Some new features are introduced in Java 8. Some existing features are maybe deprecated. Means that outdated features may be removed. Which features are removed in Java 8 and which new features are added in Java 8? That we need to understand. The same thing we are going to follow in Java 6 and Java 7. For each and every version, some new features are available, some other older features are going to be removed. But as we are going to learn the Java, we have to understand in which version, which features and which error messages, which exception messages are coming. That awareness is required. Because of that reason, to show all these points about these versions wise, I need to install all 3 versions in our system. That's one question here. Immediately, people are asking one more question now. Okay, sir, good. As per our requirement, you are installing. For teaching point of view, it's okay, well and good. We understood that. But what about our systems? Is it mandatory for me to install all 3 versions? As you are installing 3 versions in our system, similarly, is it mandatory for us to install all 3 versions in my systems? Yes, why not? Definitely. Why I'm showing all the 3 versions in installations now? Not for the sake of my practice. It's because of you only, because of your practice only. Then whatever the work I'm doing inside the class, try to repeat it in our systems there. Then we are able to get the complete knowledge. Then better, what I'm telling there, better to repeat the content. But once again, I'm telling there, if we go to the companies, in the companies, when we are going to prepare a project, for that project, only one Java version only you are going to use. Only one version is sufficient, not required to go for it. But now we are not in real-time application development. We are in learning process. In learning process, we have to work on what there multiple Java versions. The learning subject over multiple Java versions is mandatory. If we do that, then we are able to get more clarity. Right, sir. That's the reason why here we are installing all the 3 versions clearly. Leave it. Now let's move to the point here. Okay, sir. Good. I install my Java software. Can I use these Java software commands in a command prompt directly? Is it ready to use? Is my Java software is ready to use? Let me open my command prompt. Let me open my command prompt. Everybody put more concentration. Now, if I prepare any Java program, if I want to compile my Java program, I have to use what command here? Java C command. If I want to run my Java program, I have to use Java command. So definitely I have to use these commands on my command prompt or not. Observe carefully. When I use these commands on my command prompt, operating system must recognize these commands. Operating system must execute these commands. Observe carefully. If I type any command on command prompt, who is responsible to execute that commands? No, operating system is responsible to execute that commands. If I use Java C command, operating system is responsible to execute that command. If I click on enter button, some message you are getting, I'll explain why that message is coming. Operating system is taking the Java C command. Operating system wants to execute that Java C command. If it wants to execute Java C command, first it must know the location where the Java C is available. When operating system knows about the location where Java C is available, automatically operating system will go to that location where it will search for Java C command. If it is available, then the operating system will execute it. So here the point is what? To execute the Java C command, first operating system must know the location where Java C is available. Did you provide any that location information to the operating system? Have we provided any Java C location to the operating system? No, just we installed Java software, that's it. But we are not giving any information to the operating system about the locations where Java C, Java, these commands are available. So first of all, we have to give that information to the operating system. Then only operating system will execute these commands. Then only operating system will perform the compilation process of Java program or the execution process of the Java program, and so on and so on and so on. So first of all, we have to tell to the operating system at which location all the Java commands are available. After that only we are eligible to use all Java commands on a command prompt. Yes, sir. I'll forget my point or not. So because of that reason, what we have to do now, we have to set path environment variable to the location where all Java commands are available. There we have to set which environment variable? Path environment variable to the location where all Java commands are existed. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? All right, sir. Now let me show this point here. First of all, let me check it where my all Java commands are available. First, let me understand it. After that, how I am going to set that path environment variable to the location where Java commands are available. Open any JDK. Open what there? Any JDK. JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202. Bin in JDK bin. Inside the bin, all Java commands are available. Inside the bin, what commands are available here? All Java commands are available. Just so you can understand it clearly, I'm going to show some Java commands here. No, 1 minute. I'll show some Java commands here. No, observe carefully. All of you understand this. No, what is this command actually? Java C is a program actually. Java C is an application. Is a command related program. Java, JVM, Java C, Java compiler, Java doc, Java documentator, Java P, Java profiler, and so on and so on and so on. Almost 40 to 45 number of tools are available inside the Java. Now tell me at which location they are available? Bin location. So if you want to use all these commands and command prompt, you have to tell to the operating system all these commands are available in this location. If I use any command and command prompt, take that command name, come to this location and execute that respective command. If you execute the respective command, the respective action will be performed. Yes, I got or not? That information we have to tell to the operating system or not? To give that information to the operating system, we have to use path environment variable. Why only path environment variable? Why? Because operating system will use path environment variable internally to find the locations where all commands are available. Operating system will use internally watch and environment variable, path environment variable to find the locations of the commands. Get my point or not? So because of that reason, we need to set path environment variable. That's it. Just give a minute of time. Now let me finalize the content here. Now just I want to give the content here. Now try to observe carefully. Here, what is the point here I'm telling here? After the installation of the Java software, after the installation of the Java software, we have to set path environment variable. We have to set path environment variable. We have to set which environment variable? Path environment variable to the location where all Java commands exist. All Java commands exist. That location here I'm telling there. What is that location, sir? Now tell me. Let me copy that location here. Always in Java, whenever we want to provide some locations, no, don't to type that locations manually. Some mistakes are going to be happen. Totally, that setups are going to be wrong. As much as possible, try to copy the locations. If we click on that address bar, automatically it's totally selected. Control C. What is that? Control C. Then after that, go to the content here. There we can paste it. Control V. That's it. After the installation of the Java software, we have to set the path environment variable to the location where all Java commands exist. That is C:/Java/JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202/bin. Yes, sir. All of you get my point or not? That's it. Okay, for what purpose, sir? In order to make available all Java commands to the operating system. Am I right or not? For what purpose here we have to do this process here? No, in order to make available all Java commands to the operating system. Operating system has to execute them if we use any command and command prompt. That's why to make available all Java commands to the operating system, we have to set path environment variable. All of you following or not? No response, guys. Are you clear? Are you comfortable? So first of all, remember it. I'm not discussing any rocket science. Don't think too much about. Don't see that Java in a big hole. After all, I'm doing installation of the Java and setups of the Java. You have to do this process in our systems. Understand it now? So, but in a standard way, I'm explaining that each and every point as per my responsibility. I can complete it within 5 minutes of time also. But what you are going to get knowledge within 5 minutes of time if I complete it, no. That's why the total information I'm trying to explain, then try to understand it clearly with reasons wise. No, this knowledge is required. Totally, the knowledge is required. That's the point here I'm trying to explain to you. Know. Okay. Now let's move to the point here. Once again, for the sake of my satisfaction, or maybe for the sake of your satisfaction, can you please repeat it? What is the purpose of providing path environment variable setup? Now tell me. Come on, what is the purpose of path environment variable setup? Last I've given the point here. What is the point I've given there? In order to make available all Java commands to the operating system. Indirectly, what I'm telling there, to use all Java commands in command prompt, we have to set what their path environment variable. Yes, sir. To use all Java commands in command prompt, we have to set what? Path environment variable. Actually is what there? To make available all Java commands to the operating system, we have to use what there? Path environment variable. Then only we are able to use all Java commands and command prompts. Right, sir. Observe carefully that one more point I'm telling there. After setting path environment variable, after setting path environment variable to the location C:/Java. Already I aware about it. C:/Java. Then JDK 1.8.0_202/bin. After setting path environment variable to the location only, we are able to use all Java commands on the command prompt or in the command prompt. That's it. Am I right? Is my point is clear to all of you know? Without setting path environment variable, if we use Java commands and command prompt, what result here we are able to get? No, this result we are able to get. This message here we are able to get. Without setting path environment variable, if we use Java commands and command prompt, there we are able to get what message? No, this message here. What is that message? Please read out this message. No, Java C is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program or batch file. When I use Java C command, operating system will take it. Operating system will search for it in the path environment variable location. Previously, we have not set it. Then it is not identifying the location where Java C is available. Now operating system is giving a message to us. What is that message there? I could not identify the Java C in our locations. Please tell me the location where Java C is available. Indirectly, that message it has given clearly. Got it or not? Right, sir. Leave this punch here. All of you understand it, no? So this is completed clearly. All right, sir. Even for the sake of your information, I want to give this message also for the sake of your clarity purpose. If we provide Java commands on the command prompt without setting the path environment variable, then the operating system will provide the following message. What that message it is providing there? Java C is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program or batch file. Okay, fine. Finally, we understood what is the need of setting path environment variable. After that, how we are going to set path environment variable? How it is possible to set path environment variable? In how many ways we are able to set path environment variable? Now I'm giving clarity. Try to understand it now. There are two ways. There are two ways to set the path environment variable. There are two ways to set the path environment variable. What are the two ways of setting path environment variable? The very first one is what there? Temporary setup. The first one is what there? Temporary setup. And the second one is what there? Permanent setup. The first one is what there? Temporary setup. And the second one is what there? Permanent setup. That's it. In these two ways, we are able to set up the path environment variable. Yes, sir. Are you getting it or not? Now, let us understand it clearly. First of all, understand this now. Temporary setup. What is this temporary setup actually? Observe carefully. To set a path environment variable, to set the path environment variable, temporarily, that means in temporary setup, to set the path environment variable temporarily or in temporary setup, temporarily, we have to use the following command on the command prompt. To set the path environment variable temporarily, we have to use the following command on the command prompt. What is that command here we have to use? Observe carefully. Set path is equal to, previously we specified that location or not. Now tell me, where all Java commands are available in my system, in our system, at which location all Java commands are available? Bin location of JDK. Simple answer is what there? Bin folder, bin location of JDK. Already C drive. Insert the C drive, Java, JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202. Bin. Just select it. Control C. Copy this. Open command prompt. Okay, not here. Now later I will show this. There we have to provide this semicolon, enter button. That's finished. This is in what setup now? Is it in temporary setup or permanent setup now? Temporary setup only. In a temporary setup, what we have to provide there? Set path is equal to C:/Java/JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202 / bin location. In this location only here, we have to set path environment variable. Got it or not? Shall we try in system now? Shall we go for it on command prompt here? Now observe carefully. I opened already this command prompt here. Now I'm using Java C. What we are getting there? Java C is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program or batch file. Now what I'm going to do now? I need to set path environment variable. Set the path is equal to. What is it? Set the path is equal to. There we have to provide. Copy and paste the location always. Don't type the locations manually. Copy and paste. I have to go to the location where it is available. C Java JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202 bin. Select it. If you select it, automatically it will be provided. Control C. Then come to the command prompt. There, paste it. Control V. Paste it. There we are getting it. Enter button. Now tell me, we set the path environment variable now. Set a path is equal to is a Windows command. Set a path command is what there? Windows command. If you go to the MacBook, that situation is totally different. I'll explain that later on. No need to worry for it. Now here, I want to check it. Java C is available or not. Now it is available. If I provide the Java C, so many options are available along with Java C. Along with Java C, these many options here we are able to use. So whenever we are getting the list of options of Java C, there we can understand path is set properly. Now Java C is ready to work. Okay, not only that, which version of the Java we are using there? I want to know that. Which version of the Java here we are using there? If you want to know that, simply we have to use Java C space hyphen version. What's the command here we have to use there? Java C space hyphen version. Click on enter button. Now automatically we are getting what version of the Java? Automatically here we are getting what version of the Java? Java C space 1.8.0 underscore 202. That's the setup here we are getting. Sir, got or not? Now let me take these two things here. Now observe carefully. Control C. Now just I want to keep that document here. Example here I'm telling to you. And command prompt. What exactly the work I have done, that we have done that. This is an example that we can identify. Okay, sir. Good. All of you guys. Now tell me, how many versions of Java software we installed in my system? 3 versions of Java software we installed. What are the 3 versions which I installed here? Java 6, Java 7, and Java 8. 3 versions now. Good. In my command prompt, if I want to use all Java commands now, we need to set what environment variable? Path environment variable we have to set. We have to set path environment variable to which location? Come on, which location? JDK bin. Bin location in JDK. Remember it, that bin JDK. JDK bin. Inside the JDK bin, that location here. That's okay, fine. All right, sir. That's okay. Good. In how many ways we are able to set path environment variable? In how many ways we are able to set path environment variable? In 2 ways. What are the 2 ways? No, temporary setup, and second one is what there? Permanent setup. Okay. In a temporary setup, if you want to set path environment variable, what command here we have to use? Set a path is equal to the total JDK slash bin location. Direct path here we have to provide. Got it or not? And now I have a question. What is my question here? Already we have temporary setup to set the path environment variable. Then what is the requirement to go for permanent setup? No, what is the need of this permanent setup? At least that question we will get there. When 2 things are available, already we have one. What is the requirement to go for second one? At least that we have to understand. All right, so now I'm going to use that clarity. Now try to understand it now. Observe carefully. I'm going to show in practically. Try to understand it now. All right, sir. All of you understand it clearly. This is a command prompt where I set the path environment variable. Nice. I'm going to open another command prompt now. I'm going to open another command prompt. Right click on this command prompt here. At bottom, that command prompt icon is available on taskbar, right? Then right click on it. There where click on what there? Again terminal. Again what we have to click there? Command prompt. Terminal command prompt, no problem. Now here I'm going to click on what there? Command prompt here. Now right click on it. Now this is another command prompt. Right, sir? Now this is initially, now this is another command prompt. Observe carefully. Now inside this command prompt, what we are doing there, understand it now. Now again here I'm going to use like what there? Java C. I'm going to use now. Java C. Click on enter button. What we are getting there? Again we are getting Java C is not recognized as an internal or external command, operable program or batch file. This message here we are getting. Means that Java C is not available in this command prompt. Now, if you want to make available Java C to the operating system, what I have to do now? Again, here we have to type what there, set a path is equal to what we have to provide there. The same location here we have to provide or not? Same location. Now let me select it and let me copy this, Control C. Then after that, coming to the second command prompt here, there we have to paste the location. That's okay, fine. Click on it. Java C space hyphen version. Now here if we provide this, there here we are getting what there? 1.8 version. Now, first of all, what we are getting there initially, this one here we are getting. Now this one here we are getting. This is what there? Second command prompt. All right, sir. First command prompt is okay. Now this is what there? Second command prompt. Okay. Now I'm going to enter one more command prompt. Right click on this command prompt here, then select what there? Command prompt. Now this is another command prompt I open. If I use Java C here, what we are going to get? Understand it now. Again the same message. Again what I have to do? Set a path is equal to, we have to provide that location or not? Then after that here we have to provide like what there? Java C space version, hyphen version. Now here we are getting it now. What you are understanding by seeing this approach? If I set a path environment variable in this present command prompt, the setup is available up to the present command prompt. It is not available to the other command prompts. Got my point or not? If we provide path environment variable setup by using set a path, in a particular command prompt that is valid up to that particular command prompt only, that is not available to other command prompts. Got my point or not? If I open 100 command prompts now, at each and every command prompt I have to write what? Set path is equal to something, set path is equal to something, set path is equal to something. Is a problematic thing or not? Because of that reason only, the setup is a temporary setup. The setup is what there? Temporary setup. Temporarily up to a particular command prompt. Temporarily for a particular command prompt. It is not available to all other command prompts now. Understand my point clearly? So now let me highlight these points here. After that, I'll come back to the other content here. Let me close all the command prompts here. Now, the point is like what I'm telling to you here in this case, no. If we provide, observe carefully, if we provide the path environment variable setup in a temporary setup, path environment variable, if we provide the path environment variable temporarily, then it is available up to the present command prompt. Up to the present command prompt. It is not available to the other command prompts. It is not available to the other command prompts. Understand my point clearly? Okay. If we provide the path environment variable temporarily, then it is available up to the present command prompt. It is not available to the other command prompts. Okay, fine. To make available path environment variable, setup to all the command prompts. Then we have to set the path environment variable. Permanently. Now we are going to understand how we are going to set up the path environment variable permanently. Right, sir? Now here I want to go for what their permanent setup. There I have to go with what their permanent setup. Observe carefully. Permanent setup. How we are going to set the path environment variable permanently? To set the path environment variable, permanently, we have to use the following actions. What we have to use that actions here? What exactly the work here we have to do? Steps wise, I'm going to provide that all the steps. Now try to understand this clearly. One by one, I'm going to show that. Now try to understand it clearly. All right, sir. Now observe carefully. All of you observe carefully. Step number 1. First of all, open control panel. Or it's not like this, not control panel. First of all, right click on this PC. Yes, sir. In our desktop, this PC icon is available or not? My computer, this PC, or computers like this. Some icon is available there. Similarly, on my system also, this PC is available. This is this PC. Right click on it. If you right click on it, there we have to click on what their properties. Select the properties. After selecting the properties, one link is available. Please check this link now. What is this link actually? Advanced system settings. Now here, what we have to do there? Now click on the advanced system settings. Okay, fine. This is okay. We clicked on this advanced system settings. If we click on it, automatically a window is open for us. A system properties window is open for us. Right, sir. Now it is open for us. we have to select advanced, but by default is selected, no? But anyway, we have to select what there, advanced. There, what I'm telling there, select the advanced tab. Then here I'm telling there, by default selected. By default it was selected. By default selected. Leave it. It has selected. By default it has selected. Now understand it clearly. Next one is, after completion of this, that fifth one, right? Next one is, when I select this, click on what button here now? Environment variables button. We have to click on what there? Environment variables button. Click on the environment variables button. Click on what there? Environment variables button. Okay, now let me click on this environment variables button. I need to click there. If I click on it, two parts are available. Can you check it? What are the two parts which are available now? One is what there? Variables for user and system variables. Variables for user in the sense, these setups are for only one particular user, current user. But these setups are what there? For all users of your computer. For your computer, multiple users may be available. Get my point or not? So if we provide setups in this location, in this area, they will be available for only the present user. But if you provide setups here, they will be available to all users. Understand my point here? Now here, I want to provide only for particular user. I don't want to give my setups to all other users. Just I want to provide setups to only one particular user. Now let us check this clearly. How I'm going to provide this. Now here, inside this user variables for Nagoor, now inside this, I need to check path is already available or not. If path is already available, edit it. In that edit, add a new path. If it is not available, create a new environment variable with the name path and provide the value. There are the two things here we have to do now. Okay. Right, sir. Now here, what I'm telling to you, observe carefully. Go to the, click on the environment variables button. After that, what we have to do there, check whether the path environment variable exists or not in the user variables part. Check whether the path environment variable exists or not in the user variables part. Observe carefully. If it exists already, then edit it and provide new value to the path. Provide new value to the path. Then for that, what we have to do there? If it exists, environment variable exists or not in the user variables part. If it exists already, then edit it and provide new value to the path. Right, sir. Now for this here, what we are going to do there now to provide that new value, all of you understand it now. Already in my system, path is already available or not? So path is available. Now select that path. Then what we have to do there? Select a path. Then after selecting the path, what we have to do there? Click on what button? No, edit button. Click on edit button. Click on the edit button. After clicking on the edit button, what we have to do there? Click on new button. Observe carefully. All these are for the sake of the previous other softwares related. No, JDK software related is not available. Other softwares. Click on what button here? No, new button. Here we have to click on what there? New button. Right. There we have to provide the information. Click on the new button. Click on the new button. Okay. Provide C:/. Provide what location here we have to provide there. Now here already that location is available. Bin location. That bin location here I want to copy. Let me copy this. Provide this location. C:/Java JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202 slash bin as a new value. Okay, now let me do the same thing here. Click on new, it's available, paste here, then we are getting it now. After that, click on what button here? OK button. Click on OK button. That's okay, fine. Now here we need to provide like what there as a new value. After that, click on the OK button. Click on the OK button. That's it. When we click on the OK button, this is like what there already path is available, then we can add it, for example. Got it or not? OK button. It's okay. This is completed here. Next one is, for example, if a path is not available, if a path is not available, if the path environment variable, does not exist, then what we have to click there? Doesn't exist, then create a new path environment variable. Create a new path environment variable. Right. For this here, what I have to do there? Observe carefully. All of you understand it now? I'll show these points here. In the case if path is not available, assume the situation. If the path is not available, you have to click on what button here? New button. Click on new button. Okay. Click on the new button. Then after clicking on the new button, what next one here? Observe carefully. Provide the variable name and variable value. Provide the following details. What details here we have to provide? The variable name, path, variable value. What value here? Variable value here we have to provide like what there? Sorry. Variable value is like what there? This is. That we provided. Clear? Now let me do the same thing here. Now here I need to provide like what there? Variable name is what there? Path. Variable value is what there? Directly here we have to provide this location. Then remaining part is what there? OK button. If I click on OK button, then it's okay. It's going to be completed. Am I right or not? But remember careful. In my system already path is available or not? If I create a new path now, old one is overridden with newer one. Old one is removed and newer one will come there. So I don't want to disturb my old path here. That's why I don't want to click on OK button. Remaining part is I have to click on OK button. That's it. Okay, that's why I'm going to close this. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to cancel this setup here. Got it or not? Right, sir. Now let me do this one. What here we have to provide there for this. Now click on the OK button. Click on the OK button. Then after click on the OK button, then what next one here? No. Next one, last step. Now here we have to understand. After providing these setups, no. Then what next one here? No. Click on the OK button. Click on the OK button again. Alright, so now I want to cancel it. Already path is available. Click on what button here? OK button. Then finally click on what button here? OK button again. Ninth one is what there? Click on the OK button. That's it. This is what I have done, sir. Now tell me. To set the path environment variable permanently, what exactly the work here we have to do now? Tell me guys, what exactly the work here we have done there to set path environment variable permanently? Now tell me. First of all, what we have done there? Now tell me. First of all, right click on what? Right click on this PC. What next one? Properties. Next one is what there? Advanced system settings. Then what next one? Advanced. Next one is what there? Environment variable. There what we have to check now? Path is available or not available. If it is available, click on what there? Edit button. Click on what there? New. Add new path value. After that, click on what button? OK button. If it is not existed, if the path environment variable does not exist, then click on what there? New button. There we have to provide what? Variable name is what there? Path. Variable value is what there? The respective location. C // and Java / JDK 1.8.0 underscore 202 / bin. After that, we have to provide. Then click on what button? No? OK button. That's it. Yes, sir. All of you getting it or not? Then after that, click on OK button and OK button. Finally, path environment variable we provided permanently. Permanent setup we provided or not? What is the meaning of this permanent setup? No. What is the meaning of this permanent setup? The meaning of providing permanent setup now, that path environment variable must be available to all command prompts of the current system or not. So, see, previously temporary setup is available up to one command prompt only. Temporary setup is possible up to only one command prompt, but permanent setup must be available to all command prompts or not. That's a point here we have to understand. Now let me check it now. Let me check this point here. Now I want to open it. Now here, let me open this command prompt here. On a system search, I need to go for what are their command prompts. Now it is available. Now this is present command prompts. There, let me check for it. Java C -space version. Just I'm going to check. I'm not writing any set path here again. Now writing this one. Now what we are getting there? Directly here we are getting this one or not? Okay, fine. Now again here, right click on this. Again now, okay, fine. Now let me click on it once again. Once again, if we click on that command prompt here, again we are getting that command prompt. No, now let me open Java C -version. If we use that Java C -version, then again what we are getting there? Again Java JDK 1.8.0 here we are getting. Now let me open one more command prompt here. If you open one more command prompt here, now understand it clearly. This is third command prompt. There here we have to provide Java C -version. Then again here we are getting there Java JDK 1.8.0 Java C 1.8.0 underscore 202 that we are getting. Yes, sir. All of you are getting clarity on this? Now tell me, like this, you can open 100 command prompts. In every command prompt, Java is going to be available or not? In every command prompt, Java is going to be available or not? Now observe carefully. So this is a way of setting path environment variable. This is a way of setting what there? Path environment variable. That's it. Good. Then understand the point clearly what I'm telling to you. This is the path environment variable setup what we provided. That's okay, fine. Now here I have a question now. In how many ways we are able to set path environment variable? In how many ways we are able to set path environment variable? 2 ways. What are the 2 ways now? Temporary setup. Second one is what there? Permanent setup. Okay. Out of these two, which one is recommended one? Permanent setup is always what there? Recommended one. Always we are going to use what there? Permanent setup. Right. Understand this point clearly, everybody? Not a point here I'm telling there. In our systems, always permanent setup is suggestible for the path environment variable. Path environment variable. Understand my point here? Always which setup is suggestible here? No, permanent setup is always suggestible for the path environment variable. This is mandatory that we have to follow. Anyway, that one also I set there clearly. That's okay, fine, completed. After that, all right, sir. Now, observe carefully. I have some few questions now. Some of the interview questions are available in my mind. I want to ask some of the questions to you. Now try to understand it. First question, very first question. Already you have knowledge on it as we have seen today's session. On the basis of that, we are going to have some answers now. Try to answer for me. The very first question is what there? Is it possible to install more than one Java software in a single computer? You have to give answer for it. Answer for this question is what there? Yes. Yes, sir. What is the answer for this question? No? Yes. Now tell me, is it possible to install more than one Java version for a single computer? Yes, it is possible. Right. Observe carefully. Answer for this question is what there? Yes, it is possible. It is possible to set it is possible to install more than one Java software in a single computer, but we must use the following conditions. We must use the following conditions. All right, sir. Yes, it is possible to install more than one Java software in a single computer with the following conditions. But with the following conditions. With the following conditions. What conditions here we have to follow? Condition number 1. Observe carefully. All the Java softwares must be compatible with the local operating system. All the Java softwares must be compatible with the local operating system. Now tell me, all of you now tell me. I try to install Java software. Here, now I try to download the Java software. First of all, tell me, what is my present operating system? What is my present operating system? Windows 11, 64-bit operating system. That's my present system here. Okay. Now Java softwares are available for how many operating systems? No, for different operating systems. Now tell me, my question is, my operating system is Windows operating system. Is it possible to download Linux-based Java software, and is it possible to install Linux-based Java software on my Windows operating system? Not possible. Is it possible to download and install Solaris-based Java software on my Windows operating system? Not possible. If you want to install more than one Java software, you must identify what is your operating system first. As per that operating system only, we have to download the Java softwares that we have to install in our system. Because of that reason, the point here, what I said to you, yes, it is possible to install more than one Java software in a single computer, but with the following conditions. What conditions here we have to follow? The very first one is what all Java softwares must be compatible with the local operating system. That is, my operating system is Windows. Only Windows-based Java softwares only we are able to install. That's one point. Next one is, observe carefully. Second one, all the Java softwares must be in different versions. Not same version. Same 1.8.0_202. If you want to install it, automatically what is going to be happen there? Overwriting kind of things are going to be happen. Same version again and again, 2 to 3 times is not possible. One version, one time. Second version, second time. Third version, third time. Like this here, we have to install. So all Java softwares must be in what versions there? No, different versions, not in the same versions here. No. Come again. What's the point here? I said to you, all Java softwares must be compatible with the local operating system. All the Java softwares must be in different versions. If you follow these two conditions, no, then we can install more than one Java software in a single computer. Yes, sir. All of you are okay or not? All of you are getting clarity or not? Okay, fine. Next, I have one more question. Okay, we understood that. It's possible to install more than one Java software in a single computer. Nice, good. After that, it's okay. Answer for my next question now. If we install more than one Java software in a single computer, then if we install more than one Java software in a single computer, then which Java software will come to the command prompt to use? I think you understood my question here. Multiple Java softwares we can install in our system. That's okay, fine. It is possible. I understood that. Out of these multiple Java softwares, which Java software is possible to use, is available for me to use in our system here, in our computer? Which Java version is possible to use in our computer? I think you understood my content here. 3 versions I installed. Which version I'm able to use in command prompt now? Which version we set to the path environment variable that we are able to use. Directly I cannot say Java 8 version here. Which version we see, I set Java 8 to the path, then only I'm able to use that. Which version we set to the path, that version only we are able to use through the command prompt. If I set to 1.6 version, we can use 1.6 only. If I set to 1.7 version, only we can use what there? 1.7 only. If I use 1.8 version, we can use 1.8 only. Sir, all of you getting my point or not? Now the point is what? I will show this point here. Don't to worry for it. Programmatically, I'm able to show that. Now see this one. Now I'm going to open command prompt. Permanently, I set to the 1.8 version. That is the reason why we may have directly like what the 1.8 version. Am I right or not? Permanently provided what there 1.8. That's why we are getting it now. But what I am telling there, but set a path is equal to, for example, I'm going to copy this C drive Java JDK 1.6.0 underscore 45 bin. Copy this. Paste here. Now tell me what version I set now? 1.6 version here I provided. Now see this one Java C space hyphen version. Now here what we are getting, sir? Now check this one. Which version of the Java here we are getting? 1.6. That's nice. Set a path is equal to, for example, set a path is equal to C Java JDK 1.7.0 underscore 80 bin. Inside this bin, let me copy this. Now let me paste here. Paste here. Now tell me which version I set there? 1.7 version. Am I right or not? Java C space hyphen version. What we are getting there? 1.7 version here we are getting. Yes, sir, all of you get my point or not? Out of these multiple Java versions now, which version is possible to use in our command prompt? If we are getting this question here, answer is what there? Answer is what there? Observe carefully. Answer for this is what there? Which is Java version? Which is Java version we set to the path environment variable that we are able to get. Now here we can understand it clearly. Now set a path is equal to the next one here. What is that next one here now? Say for example Java 1.8.0 bin. Now let me copy this. If we do this, there here we are able to, now let me provide this. Here, now here, Java C space hyphen version, there we are getting 1.8 version. Is that got it or not? Alright, so finally the answer for this question is what there? Alright, sir, if you install more than one Java software in a single computer, then which Java software will come to the command prompt to use? Answer for this question is what there? Right, sir. If you install more than one Java software in a single computer, then the Java software that we set to the path environment variable, then that we set to the path environment variable will come to the command prompt to use. Is it understand the point here? If you set more than one Java software in a single computer, then the Java software that we set to the path environment variable will come to the command prompt to use. Then as an example here, I'm telling all these quotations here on a command prompt what exactly the work I have done there. The total part here I'm going to show. Now try to understand it. Whatever the work I have done on command prompt, that everything I provided here inside this document, there we can use and we are able to get it clearly. Yes, sir, got it or not? Fine, sir. So this is about the content here I'm telling there. But one more question here I'm asking to you, try to answer for it. One more question, we have to answer for this question now. Are you ready for it now? All right, observe carefully. If you install more than one Java software in a single computer, and if we set all Java softwares to the path environment variable, then which Java software will come to the command prompt to use. Understood my question? What is the question I have asked there? Previously, what is the question I have asked there? Is it possible to install more than one Java software in a single computer or not? Your answer is what there? Yes, it is possible with some conditions. Must be compatible with the operating system and must be in different versions. Nice. Okay. If we install more than one Java software in a single computer, which version will come to the command prompt to use? Which Java version we set to the path environment variable that will come to the command prompt to use? That's okay. But if I set all Java softwares to the path environment variable, then which version will come to the command prompt? It is possible to set all versions to the command prompt. All versions to the path environment variable, but which one will come to the command prompt? This is my question. What is the answer for this question? No? If I set all three versions to the single path environment variable, which version will come to the command prompt? Try answer for this. No. Try to find the answer for this question and tomorrow come to the class. Then we will discuss about the content. Now still it is a pending work for you. Now try to complete this answer. Try for it. Try for it in our systems. Whatever the work I have done here, try for this in our systems. With the solution, come for the class on tomorrow, then we are able to understand it clearly. Yes, sir, got it or not? What I am telling to you. Okay. Right, guys. That's all for today. Then today just I have done some practical view. Now try to practice this, and tomorrow with the same knowledge, if you come to the tomorrow, you are going to understand more content. Okay. That's all, guys. Thanks for it, and tomorrow we'll see the remaining part. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, then Vivek Reddy, then let me complete this entire process here. I will show that why, because that if I want to show that installation process of Java software and Mac, no, all this knowledge is required. All right, and then let me complete this total part. Then after that, I will show that. Vivek Reddy, are you understanding it? What I'm telling you now? Yeah, definitely. I'm ready to show that, but we need to complete this topic there in Windows. In the Windows, after that, I will show the total content. No need to worry for it. Okay. Yeah. Slippers. But you have deleted manually, right? Folder. That is the problem. Yeah, and then better to work with other versions there. It is not going to be happen there actually. Then why? Because internally some files are remaining, but you deleted explicit folders. I shown that point clearly in the classroom there. It's not going to be uninstalled. Again, the problem is going to be happen. 1 minute. Huh. Yeah, that is not recorded. Then from which point onwards you are attending there? Right from starting, no? Yeah. What's it?
You can see the notes on time.
Yeah. Go back.
Video notes is not coming.
Link is same. The problem. There's a problem here actually. So then previously you installed it, but you deleted that folder manually. There is a problem there. There is a, see, for installation process, it requires some files from that folder. That folder you deleted. That's what he's searching for. It is showing the problem there. Give 1 or 2 days of time to him. I'll find the solution there. Okay, still I didn't find any solution for it. Previously, I got the same problem. Then better to install other versions. Other versions will work. Same you deleted. Other versions also. First application development, first app development. Hmm. Yeah, if you do the same thing, it will not install again. What happened? Yeah. Huh? So different multiple documents are available, sir. Just please check it. Yeah, this is first application development. Introduction, something else is there. This is previous one. That is another batch. No need to think about it. Then right from which days? That in few days back onwards, you are attending the classes, right? April 15th onwards. April 15th in the sense first demo class. No. Yeah, the introduction and these two things. No, introduction is a demo class there, and core Java 6 is the very first class onwards. There, have you completed programming format and all the concepts there? Yeah, that is available here inside this. Hmm.
It's not mentioning in today's class in first, all the information in complete.
No, not like this. Topics wise, I will upload the video. Not daily, topic wise. This is first application development. Under first application development will come in this particular document. Introduction part will come in what there core Java 7. Okay, then this is small introduction part only, just demo only. This will be available there. The total introduction topic. So please one time what I am telling there, check your total syllabus there, syllabus content. Introduction one topic, that is one document. First application development one document. Language fundamentals another document. Topic wise, I'm going to provide the documents, not all in a single document. Okay. Thank you. Help really. Because Pandey, garbage collections, I think so that batch was not for you, right? That garbage collections I discussed for some other core job people there, not for your class actually. Because yeah, that is for at 4 p.m. that other batch is available. Then for them I have taken the class. You want to have that link? Because Pandey, then you're not responding for me. Just 1 minute. If you want to have that link. Yeah, now this is a link. I'm sharing that through the chat window. Yeah, because just we can copy it. Or else simply the same core Java 430. That's it. There we will get it. Yeah, that is different batch actually. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks a lot. You'll meet on tomorrow. Tomorrow will continue the remaining part.